I feel like Russell Westbrook just had his official breakout game for the Denver Nuggets, putting up 22 points, also having 5 dimes as well. I think once he gets acclimated here in Denver, gets familiar with his teammates, he could be a real big playmaker off the bench for them. Watch this play specifically as we're going to get a great cut here. He's going to try to cut backdoor to the paint, and then he's going to come back to the three-point line. Now, what that's going to do is initiate a little bit of a switch as Russell Westbrook attacks that baseline. So here we go. Boom. He's going to drive in, get back out to the three-point line, and now this initiates that switch that Russell Westbrook, he plays so much bigger than he actually is. Just drives into the lane, draws a little bit of body contact, and ends up hitting a layup. Now, what's important about that is on this very next possession, we're going to be able to see Russell Westbrook kind of, force a defense in one direction, opening up a bunch of different lanes for other players, right? So people and teams around the league still treat him like he is, one of the best in terms of, drawing contact or getting to the lane or, finishing over bigger defenders. And he quite frankly is, right? On this play, he's going to drive to that paint. He's going to draw a strong side rotation here by Nick Claxton. Now, what that is able to do is, initiate a double team and then leave Dario Saric, who is a very good spot up shooter, doesn't need to take any dribbles, can be at the three-point line, can be in the mid-range area. This dude can hit a lot of jumpers. So what Russell Westbrook is able to do on this play specifically, drive in, draw some strong side help. You'll see a lot of times in the NBA, the weak side help coming in this point of play. We have our big on the strong side. He rotates over and then opens him up for a nice little easy mid-range jumper. These are the things that Russell Westbrook can bring to your basketball team when he is fully acclimated. And again, I think this was the game that we're going to start to see him get better and better and better and build more rapport with the rest of his teammates. It could be a massive sign. So in this video, we're going to break down a ton of film from this game. I'm going to show you why I think Russell Westbrook could be the X factor off the bench for this Denver Nuggets team if they want to go back and potentially win another NBA Finals. Before we dive into the video, make sure you guys hit that like button if you want me to continue to drop Denver Nuggets videos each and every single game. And with that being said, let's dive right into the video. Here's one of my favorite plays by the Denver Nuggets. The first thing we're going to notice is it looks like we're going to come over here and give a screen to Russell Westbrook. But instead of this being a full blown out screen, we're actually going to see a little bit of a ghost screen. Now, if you guys don't know what a ghost screen is, it's basically where your teammate's going to come over here. He's going to put his arms on the back of the player, making it seem like he's going to set this screen. Now, what it does is force this guy to want to hedge over the screen, but also, more importantly, it makes the initial defender of the screener hedge over so he can protect from Russell Westbrook coming around that edge and driving all the way to the lane, right? So you may ask, well, what's the benefit of that? So once he fakes this screen, right, he's just going to cut to the basket. This guy's going to commit over, and then he's just going to be wide open. So watch this play actually break down initially. Boom, put the hands on the initial offender. He's going to try to hedge over initially, doesn't get there in time, and then end up getting a somewhat open layup, right? Again, this is a huge play in the NBA. The defender actually does a really good job opening up those hips, understanding what's actually going on, but just for a second there, draws a little bit of misdirection and gets a nice little layup. Great pass here by Russell Westbrook. Nice bounce pass. Beautiful again. Extremely good passer every single time he has the basketball. Those are things you like to see. Now here we go. New possession, new players in the game. Now you have Nikola Jokic in the game. We got Russell Westbrook in that left corner. He's going to try to get it. Feeds Jokic, who has that mismatch all day, every day. Again, these are the plays we like to see. Russell not not taking the ball on his own, understanding, okay, we have a huge mismatch here. Let me see if I can get it to my guy. And Jokic ends up getting a nice little easy layup. Once again, good read by Russ. All right, here's another very interesting play. First thing we're going to notice here, we'll get a little bit of a mismatch. Nikola Jokic on Dorian Finney-Smith. However, looks like, Dorian Finney-Smith has a little bit of leverage here, so don't want to risk that pass. We're going to reset it out to Russell Westbrook, but the whole time he noticed it. He understood it. Now we have better positioning with Nikola Jokic. Throws an absolute dart over the middle and gets a wide open layup on the other end, right? Beautiful. Now, next play, we're going to get Nikola Jokic. He's going to kick it out to Russell Westbrook. We're going to see a little bit of a give and go screen, which means he's going to give it to Russ. He's going to come over, set a screen. We're going to initiate that point of attack, and then we're going to break down or, really decipher what we want to do versus this big. So good screen by Jokic. He's going to plant that right foot, step back, fade away mid-range, and does get it to go. Another good play here for Russell Westbrook. Now, before we get into a couple of the better plays of the day that I want to show you guys, make sure you do me a massive favor. One, hit that like button just so we can get this video out to more Nuggets fans around the world. And if you want me to post more Nuggets videos, let me see that you guys actually enjoy the content, right? Now, with that being said, also, more importantly, subscribe to the channel if you're new. It is free. It doesn't cost anything. And we're going to be here all year long, right? We're going to be doing offense, defense, individual player breakdown. Look at this play here. So going towards the end of the shot clock here, end of the third quarter, about 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Going to come up here, get a screen. Now we got a 1v1 Russell Westbrook versus Nick Claxton. Now, Claxton's a really good defender inside the paint, but we're able to get him to back up just a little bit, create that separation because Russ is such a good guard in terms of getting to the hole, drawing contact, right? Nick Claxton is going to naturally just play back just a little bit, and Russell Westbrook's able to make him pay, drains a three. And one thing I've noticed about Russell Westbrook this season is his three-point shot is a lot better, but more importantly, his free throws are really good. I think he was 10 of 10 in free throws this game, 3 of 4 last game, 2 of 2, right? What that tells me, he's put in a ton of work with this shot form, and I feel like we're going to start to see him shoot better and better from behind the arc, which is huge. Look at this now, right? We talked about drawing that strong side help earlier in the game. Now he's going to get the mismatch. He's going to drive into the lane. Now he's going to draw some weak side rotation here from the defense, right? Nick Claxton, he's the paint defender. He's going to, come in here, try to block Russell Westbrook, who, look at his face, right? He's looking straight at the basket. Last second, kicks it out to the corner, and we get a wide open three-point opportunity that ends up going in. Great job by Russell Westbrook once again. Let's see this next play here. So now we get the same one-on-one, man. He was trying to go at this guy all day long. A young wing defender. Boom, drives into the lane, draws a little bit of body contact once again, and finishes over him, man. I mean, he was massive in this game. Now we got a close one, only up by 2. He's just going to stop and pop, pull up 3 again. Russell Westbrook, not known as the best shooter in the world over the past couple of years, so we're going to see the defense just naturally back off, right? Now, again, in the past, this was something that a lot of teams did, and it would end up paying off. But in this game specifically, it didn't, just because, he has improved this jumper. Nice job, stop, pop. I mean, man, he stops on an absolute dime. Looks like his form is so much better for whatever reason it may be. His form just looks so much more clean, which is huge, man. This could be really good. Maybe rocks the baby a little bit as well. Love it. Love it by Russell Westbrook, man. I'm always have been a big fan of Russell Westbrook, but I always knew that he needed to improve, the areas of his game where, he's lacking the not lacking athleticism, but it's obviously getting lower and lower from where it used to be. So you need to really polish that three-point shot, and I feel like he's really starting to do that, which could really extend his career going forward. So could be massive. Let's see here. So looks like we're going to get a little bit of a loose ball. They get it back, kick over. Westbrook, throws it. Beautiful. I remember watching this play in a game. This was huge. So you're down by 1, need a turnover. Gets it, throws it off to the guy, man. Huge. I really do think Russell Westbrook's getting better. I mean, this play specifically right here, where you drive in, draw that weak side rotation from the defense, trying to guard the paint. If you have shooters around you, which they do, right? They have Dario Saric, Michael Porter, and then obviously this man right here who drains a 3. I think they're going to surround him with a lot of guys who can shoot the ball off the bench, which is going to make him so reliable with this second unit. So I think Russell Westbrook is going to take a little bit more time to really establish the chemistry, build the rapport with his teammates right now. But once he does, I feel like he could be a massive player for this Denver Nuggets team. So let me know what you guys think. Maybe I might be wrong about this. I think I'm right, though. I think Russell Westbrook is a solid player. If he builds that chemistry, he will be good with the Denver Nuggets. So let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family. I'll see you guys in the next Nuggets update. Peace.